Growth charts, or percentile charts, by KayScience.com. A percentile chart, or a growth chart, as we're going to call it, is used to track the growth of a child during a period of time. So along the x-axis is the age of the child in months, from 0 months at newborn to 12 months, which is 1 year old. Then along the y-axis is the weight of the child. And these lines represent the different percentiles that a child can fall in. This is the 99th percentile, this is the 98th percentile, the 80th percentile, the 50th percentile, the 20th percentile, the 10th percentile, and the 2nd percentile. But what do these mean? So if you are a baby born in the 80th percentile, that means you weigh more than 80% of children at that age. But there are 20% of children that weigh more than you. And if you're in the 10th percentile, that means that you weigh more than 10% of all other children at that age, but 90% of children weigh more than you at that age. So this here is a baby born at 9 months. At birth, the baby weighed 3.5 kilograms. As you can see, it was in the 50th percentile, which meant that 50% of babies weighed more than it on average, and 50% of babies weighed less than it. After 2 months, the baby's weight increased to 5.5 kilograms, then 7.2 kilograms, then 9.2 kilograms, then 10.2 kilograms, and 11 kilograms. And then at 1 year old, it had a mass of 10.6 kilograms. So the baby was born in the 50th percentile. By the time it was 6 months old, it had moved into the 80th percentile, which meant that it now weighed more than 80% of babies. Only 20% of babies weighed more than it, so it was gaining weight. By the time it was 12 months old, it was still in the 80th percentile. So this baby born at 9 months, after 12 months, is in the 80th percentile, which means it's heavier than 80% of babies, but lighter than 20% of babies. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. This baby was born prematurely, so it weighed 2 kilograms at birth. And this baby was born 2 months prematurely, so it was a very small baby, and it weighed 2 kilograms when it was born, which put it in the 2nd percentile, which means that it weighed more than 2% of any other babies at that age, but 98% of babies born would have weighed more than it. And as you can see here, during the first year of its life, it moved through the percentile ranges, which meant that it gained weight at a really good rate. And by the time it was 1 year old, it weighed more than 50% of other babies, but 50% of other babies weighed more than it. And as you can see here, during the first year of its life, it moved through the percentile ranges, which meant that it gained weight at a really good rate. So after 12 months, it was in the 50th percentile, which meant that it was heavier than 50% of babies, but lighter than 50% of babies. It's question time. Attempt these questions to check your understanding. Press pause to practice using those key words. The answers will follow. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes. Press pause to answer the questions. The answers will follow. And if you're stuck, just re-watch the video. Press pause to go through your answers and make any corrections to your mistakes.